Hey, we are going to get going here at about noon, so just hang on for us, and we'll be ready in a second. Nah, we'll let him hear us in the background. All right, if you guys thought I was not excited for spinning, just wait. You need a towel or anything?
If you're gonna sweat.
You must have been using the same towels.
Gross.
It's so gross. You can talk to the people. Say hello.
Hi,
You got a
everybody.
comment, by the way.
I got a comment. We're gonna get started in about 3 minutes. If you have a block, go ahead and grab one. If you don't have a block, we're not gonna use it a lot, but I was going to have you use it for a couple of things. You could also use a water bottle. You could use a little stool. So we'll get started in just a couple minutes.
Thank you so much. Awesome workout, Destroyer. Thanks for putting this over and over.
That's good.
71 views. Almost 100 subscribers. 86.
Look at the beans.
He said. Do you have a warm up too?
The warm up?
Yeah.
For this?
Yeah.
What we go through. All right, so we've got just a minute. My name is Mo. This is my trusted assistant, Brad. And today we're going to do a grounded vinyasa flow.
That's my favorite kind of flow.
All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. Let's start in child's pose. Your knees can go out as wide as is comfortable for you. And then just press your hips back as far as your knees will comfortably let you. Rest your forearms and your hands on your mat and drop your forehead. As you exhale, press your chest closer to the mat. Maybe take your arms out a little wider. Feeling the stretch across your chest and the front of your shoulders. Lengthen your spine. And now start to lengthen your breath. The inhale and the exhale. Take 2 more breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And on your next inhale, come up on all fours. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Take yourself through 4 cat-cows. As you round up in your cat stretch, pull your belly button in and up. Tuck your tailbone under, round your shoulders, and drop the top of your head down. After your fourth cat stretch, pause in neutral tabletop. Inhale, curl your toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Now make your dog long. Take up more of the length of your mat. Soften through your elbows and knees. Press your hips back. Walk your dog out, bending into one knee, dropping the other heel, waking up the backs of your legs. Pause in stillness. Walk your hands back to your toes. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Inhale, grab opposite elbows. Exhale, hang in ragdoll. Keep your knees soft. You can hold in stillness or sway from side to side if that feels good. Release your elbows, toe heel your feet together, roll up one vertebra at a time. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk out, downward facing dog. Pause. And breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Shift forward, high plank. Drop to your knees, lower all the way down to the mat. 2 cobras. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Press back, child's pose. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top of your mat, step right foot followed by your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back, downward facing dog. Shift forward, high plank. Drop to your knees, lower all the way down to the mat. 2 cobras, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Child's pose. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top of your mat, step left foot, followed by your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back, downward facing dog. Shift forward, high plank. Lower all the way down to the mat. 2 cobras. Breathe. Child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top of your mat, step right foot followed by your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back, high plank. We'll go through our first vinyasa, chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause here for 2 breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Knees behind your toes. Press your hips toward the back of your mat. Fold. Halfway lift. step back, vinyasa. High plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps between your hands, rise, warrior one. Seal the outside of your left foot. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. High plank, chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Bend into the left knee. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Two breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. Right foot steps between your hands, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Left foot steps, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Gaze over the front fingertips. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, chair pose. Fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. You can always go straight back to downward dog as an option. Right foot steps, warrior one. Bend into the front knee. Open, warrior two, reach. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Left foot steps, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Two breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. Right foot steps, warrior one. Seal the outside of the left foot. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Left foot steps between your hands. Rise, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Pause here for two breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Shift forward, high plank. Chaturanga low. High plank. Chaturanga. high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Shift forward, high plank. Drop to your forearms, dolphin plank, and we'll hold. Eyes over your thumbs. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Lengthen your spine. And now focus on your breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, child's pose. Press back. Take a full breath in, full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Right foot steps between your hands, warrior 1. Open, warrior 2. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Hands to the mat, runner's lunge. Right knee in alignment with the ankle, lift your left heel. Left hand plants, twist, right arm up. Look for your thumb. Right hand comes down, crescent lunge, lift. Left heel is up, like you're standing on the back wall. Open your arms to cactus. Lift your heart, go back. Crescent lunge. Hands to heart center, twist. Left elbow over the thigh, or bring the back of the left hand to the outside of the knee. And now expand through the arms. Crescent lunge. Warrior 2. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Side angle. Right forearm to your thigh, left arm comes up. Spread your fingers. Press into the four corners of both feet. Take your left bicep over the ear and reach. Lift your right side body. Stay here or bind. Warrior 2. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Breathe. Left hand plants. Roll to the right, side plank. Stack or stagger your feet. Right arm comes up. And then if you want, you can drop your left knee. Lift your left hip. Take the bicep over the ear. High plank, vinyasa. Breathe. Left foot steps between your hands, rise, warrior 1. Open, warrior 2. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Hands to the mat, runner's lunge. Left knee in alignment with the ankle. Lift your right heel. Right hand plants, twist. Look for your left thumb. Left hand comes down, crescent lunge. Keep lifting the right heel up, bending into the left knee, open cactus arms. Lift your heart, go back. Crescent lunge. Hands to heart center, twist. Right elbow over the thigh or take the back of the right hand to the outside of the knee. expand through your arms. Crescent lunge. Warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse. Side angle. Left forearm to your thigh, right arm comes up. Reach for the ceiling, spread your fingers. Now lift your left side body. Take the bicep over your ear. Stay here or bind. Warrior two. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Right hand plant, side plank. Stack or stagger your feet. Left arm comes up, and then you can drop the right knee if you want. Take the bicep over your ear. High plank, vinyasa. Pause here for 2 breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Pull your shoulder blades toward your hips. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, chair pose. Knees behind your toes. Press your hips toward the back of your mat. Drop your hips to skiers. Lift all 10 toes. Spread them apart and then place them back down. Hands to heart center, prayer twist. Left elbow over the thigh, or again, take the back of your hand to the outside of your knee. Expand through your arms, reaching up toward the ceiling. Breathe. Skier's pose. Drop your hips 1 more inch. Hold 3, 2, 1, fold. Toe heel your feet hip distance apart. Peace fingers to big toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold. Soften. Let your knees bend, drop the crown of your head. Release your toes. Toe heel your feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Drop to skiers. Lift all 10 toes. Spread them apart. Gently place them back down, keeping your knees behind your toes. Hands to heart center. Prayer twist. Right elbow over the left thigh or back of the hand to the outside of the knee. Stay here or expand. Reaching up, spreading the fingers. Skier's pose. Drop 1 more inch. Hold 3, 2, 1, fold. Toe heel your feet hip distance apart, gorilla. Palms of your hands under the feet, toes at your wrists. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Soften. Create space between your ears and your shoulders. Breathe. Take 1 more full breath. Release your hands, garland. Mounds of your big toes together. Drop the knees open. Dropping your hips, reach forward with the arms, coming to spider tip fingers. Drop your head between your arms, lengthening your spine, taking your knees out. Hold here. 3 more breaths. Hands on your mat, legs go back, vinyasa. 2 breaths right here. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, rise, high mountain, reach. Tadasana, mountain pose. Press into the 4 corners of the left foot. Lift your right knee. Eagle on the right. Right leg over, right arm under.
Are you kidding me?
Or you can bring your hands to your shoulders. Press into the 4 corners of your foot. Find your drishti, your gaze, and release. Good. Press into the 4 corners of the right foot. Lift your left knee. Eagle on the left. Left leg over, left arm under, or hands to your shoulders, lifting your elbows up to the height of your shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades in and release. Good. Set your block in front of your mat. Press into the 4 corners of your left foot. Right knee lifts. Fly back, airplane pose. Keep the left knee soft. Flex your right foot. Press the palms of your hands down. Hands to heart center, half moon. Left hand to your block, to your mat, to a water bottle. Right leg up. Pull your toes toward your face. Right arm reaches toward the ceiling. Imagine you're leaning back against a wall. Bring the right hand down. Square your hips. Right hand to your block or to your mat or to your water bottle. Twisted half moon. Left hand can come to the small of your back, or you can reach the left arm up. Standing leg splits. Walk your hands back toward that left foot. Keep the right leg as straight as you can. Lower the right foot behind the left, pinky toes touching. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And now soften your knees and press into the 4 corners of your feet. Release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain. Tadasana. Left knee lifts. Fly back, airplane pose. Hands to heart center, half moon. Right hand to your block, to your mat, to your water bottle. Stretch the left leg up. Pull your left toes toward your face. Left hand comes down, square your hips, twisted half moon. Left hand to your mat or your block. Right hand to the small of your back, or reach the right arm up. Where are you going?
I can't. I'm not great with this one.
Standing leg splits. There you go. Lower the left foot behind the right. Pinky toes touching. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees so you can press into the 4 corners of both feet. Unwind. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise. High mountain. Tadasana. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, vinyasa. Take a breath here. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Right foot steps between your hands, warrior 1. Open, warrior 2. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Straighten your right leg, go back. Cartwheel your arms over the right leg, pause here, extended pyramid stretch. Right hand comes to your shin, roll open, triangle. And now lift your right side body, soften your right knee. Take the bicep over your ear. Bend into the front knee, warrior two. And now pivot your toes to face each other. Bring your hands around to the small of your back, interlacing your fingers. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Drop the crown of your head down. See if you can lift your arms up off of your back. Soften your knees. And release your hands. Walk your hands back so that your fingertips are in alignment with your toes. Bend your elbows and pull the crown of your head down a little closer to your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, pivot your toes to face the front of your mat. Step halfway up and out like you're standing on train tracks. You can use your block here again in front of your right foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, pyramid. Press into the four corners of your feet. Press your hips toward the back of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Extend your left arm, twisted pyramid. So your left hand can come to a block, the outside of your right foot, or to your shin. Maybe the right arm comes up. Release both hands to the mat. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, rise high mountain. Fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. Pause for a breath. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Straighten your left leg, go back. Cartwheel your arms over the left leg, extended pyramid stretch. Aim your nose toward your knee. Left hand to your shin, roll open, triangle. Reach up toward the ceiling, lift your left side body. Take the bicep over the ear, keep the left knee soft. Warrior two. Pivot your toes to face each other. This time, reach around, grab opposite elbows. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Keeping your belly button pulled in. Drop the crown of your head. Release your hands to the mat. Now turn your hands around so your fingertips are facing away from you and walk your hands through your legs as far as you can. Breathe. And release. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, pivot your toes toward the front of your mat. Step halfway up and out with the right foot, pyramid. Hands to the mat or to a block in front of your left toes. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Pressing your hips toward the back of your mat. Hands to your hips, lift halfway. Extend the right arm, twisted pyramid. Left hand to the small of your back or left arm up, reaching for the ceiling. Release both hands to the mat. Right foot comes up to meet the left. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, rise high mountain. Fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. Pause here for 2 breaths. Shift forward, high plank. Lower all the way down to the mat. Bring your hands back by your ribs. Inhale, lift cobra. Exhale, release. Bring your arms around, elbows underneath your shoulders, Sphinx pose. Pull your belly button in, lift your chest. Press the thighs down, tilt your hip points forward. Hold 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring your hands under your shoulders, curl your toes under, press up, high plank. Deep breath in, exhale, downward facing dog. And now step up just behind your hands, crossing at your ankles and lower onto your bottom. We're gonna lower all the way down onto our backs for bridge. And I'm just gonna turn sideways so you can see. Arms at your sides. Bring your feet hip to shoulder distance apart. Press into the 4 corners of both feet. Lower back press down on your inhale, lift, bridge pose. Lift with the thighs. Keep pressure on all 4 corners of both feet. And release. Knock your knees together, bring them apart. Inhale, lift, bridge. And maybe this time you roll your shoulders under. If you want, you can interlace your fingers and extend your arms underneath your torso. And release. Knock your knees together, bring them apart. One more time. Inhale, lift, bridge pose. Hold 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring your feet the width of your mat, arms out like a T. Knock your knees together, constructive rest. And now windshield wiper your legs from side to side if that feels good, releasing the back. Soles of your feet together, recline butterfly. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and breathe. And release. Pull your knees back up. Lift your legs straight up like you're standing on the ceiling. Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. Press your sacrum down. Bring the mounds of your big toes together. Pull your belly button in. Breathe. Knees to chest. Stretch your left leg out. Keep the right knee pulled in. Take your right arm out to the side. Pull the right knee across in a supine twist. And release. Pull your left knee in. Supine twist. And release. Happy baby. Both legs up. Take your knees out wider than your shoulders and try to grab the bottoms of your feet. Pull down. Stay here, or you can roll side to side if that feels good. And release. Make your way to your Shavasana, corpse pose. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Complete surrender. Take one more breath. Slowly pull your knees into your chest. Take your right arm overhead. Roll to your right side and pause here for a breath. Using your hands, push yourself up to a seated position. Hands on your thighs, sit up tall, lengthening your spine. Take your arms out to potted palm. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. Namaste. Great job, you guys. Have a wonderful afternoon. Good job, Brad.
Thanks. Ugh.
We'll see you next Monday.
Ugh.
We had 5 at the end.